So I'm with Brian Scalabrine, the biggest Jokic fan alive. Is that true?
I mean, I'm sure his brothers like him better than me, but I'm right beneath them.
Okay, that makes sense. As a white unicorn,
Myself or him?
both of you guys, where does he rank in the white unicorns?
I mean, he's the best. I mean, I think it's not crazy. His career's not over yet, but given the evolution of the game, he's probably the best white unicorn of all time.
That makes sense. When it comes to like top five, like, or just where he ranks overall, where do you see him like?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Overall?
So, if he could somehow stack 2 more chips, then I think that he would be a top 10 all-time player locked in, right? And then when you start getting into the top 10, then it's just a discussion of era, impact. Like, I think he's been the best player in the NBA for the last 5 years. So who in the NBA, in NBA history, has been the most dominant player for 5 years? So LeBron had a stretch. You could say Michael Jordan had a stretch. Larry Bird, probably 3 years, was the best player in the NBA, but not for 5. Like, you're in rare company. Wilt Chamberlain will be one, Shaquille O'Neal. You're in rare company when you talk about guys who are the best player in a league where everyone's coming after you, and you're doing it over the course of 5 years.
Yeah, what do you think it is that makes him so difficult to guard? Like, what is it?
Yeah, decision making. So basketball is a sport that it's elite decision making at its finest. Do I kick it to the corner, or do I drop it to Aaron Gordon on a dive, or do I turn and shoot a jump hook? Like, for us, it would be, or any like mere mortal, it would be tough to make that decision one time a game. Like, wow, did you see the play where he had this, and that, and he made the right read? Well, he's doing that 40 times a game. So, the gap is, so I'm a bench player. The guy who's starting makes 3 more plays than I make. The guy who's the all-star makes 3 more plays than he makes. Jokic is making 40 more plays than the next best player. And each one of those plays is an impactful play to get his team a wide open shot. That's what makes him special.
Is there like a Jokic game? Like, is there like something that you can remember that you were like, he's special?
Well, anytime I see him live, I call Celtic games, right?
Sorry you have to do that.
No, not the worst job. And there's times when you hear me making calls that I'm actually laughing in amusement of him making reads. That's how LeBron was on that level, not to an extent because he's not as big as Jokic, but LeBron was at that level too, where he was making these reads and it was almost comical. But Jokic, on the broadcast, I'll see him live and be like, that is impossible that he made it look easy.
Thank you so much.
You got it.
That was great.
Thanks so